very excited for today. We've got lots of fun stuff to talk about. Has Brenda the Bronco, everybody wants to know, have you gotten Brenda back?
No.
So Brenda is not here.
No. Okay. I saw her though.
She's still in evidence.
I had a conjugal visit with her.
That's hot.
Yeah. I was told kind of off the record, like, hey, before because now she's going to get taken by insurance to, I said, bring it to Ford. And so they're going to bring her to Ford. But I was told kind of off the record by the Pound people, they were like, you can come see her before you do that. But they were like, you can come visit it. So I went and took pictures and I visited it. But at first I didn't recognize her because they had changed her license plate. And they changed her license plate to Shorty.
That's actually fitting for you.
I know, but it's like a cruel joke. At first I thought it said Shart. And then, but it's SHQRT. So I was like, Squirty.
So Jax, if you're just catching up after maybe you took a month off or whatever, Jax had her Bronco stolen, 3 weeks ago now?
A month. Yeah, I don't know.
And it's been a whole rigmarole to get it back. But what was hilarious about it was that for a long time, Jax had the satellite thing on and she could track where the thieves have taken it. It went to Popeyes. It went to McDonald's. It went to the church. It was great. So you have gotten it back, which is rare. That never happens. And it's still not in your possession. Do they have an estimated time of arrival for Brenda the Bronco? No?
Well, insurance told me that they're going to be on vacation for a couple of days, my adjuster.
Oh, is that? Okay, that's nice for them.
But I turned her back on. I know where she is. I turned it back on.
Okay.
But it is quite damaged, so I don't know if it'll work.
Okay. So you're just going to have to get some repairs done.
I'm going to have to get some repairs done, but there was many different things. There was a can of gasoline in the back. They said, because you can remove the things that belong to you. I said, none of these things belong to me. There was a bunch of tools. There was a Funko Pop. One of those weird little dolls.
You should have got that and sold it.
I took it out and then I threw it out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Was it in the packaging?
Yeah. No, it was like a crusty, dusty one.
Oh, okay. Because if it was in the packaging and I'd been like, Jax, you should have sold that thing.
Yeah. And they took my air freshener.
Wow. Now you have a very specific thing with your air freshener, right? It's from TikTok.
Yeah, I like the drift ones. They're nice.
Well,
Christmas pine, but yeah, it's disgusting in there.
Okay.
You were right. You're completely right. And
they treat it, when people steal your car, they tend not to treat it like their car.
There's scratches on it and I took really good care of her, but she may be coming back. We just have to make sure that it's safe to drive because the gasoline tank is punctured.
That sort of feels like an important thing to fix.
There's some things hanging from under it that I don't know much about.
How does that happen?
I think these
hooligans,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Were running around. I don't think that they were good car thieves either. I shouldn't say that. Maybe they were.
I think if they feel like joyriders.
Yeah.
There's somebody that's like, hey, I can take this and then I'll just drop it.
Well, I think that because they had all the tools to steal another car. I think that they were using that as like the vehicle, like on to the next one.
Do you think that yours was the warm-up vehicle, the appetizer for the main event?
I think Brenda was foreplay.
Okay.
I think it should have Seth foreplay, but we got her back. I mean, we didn't get it back. We don't know if we're going to get her back, but I saw her. I was inside of her.
That's great. Now, listen, I want to talk a little bit about a couple of things that you might be dealing with.
Yeah. Okay.
These holidays. Okay. The first thing I want to talk to you about is, I don't know if you've heard of this, Streamflation. Streamflation. You ever heard of Streamflation?
The prices on streaming platforms? Is that what you're about to get me going
100%.
on? Because Adam, I'm tired of it.
Are you?
I'm tired of it. Every day, all I see is like because a lot of it's hooked up to my Apple Wallet, and I'll get notifications being like, for this, for that, and it's always $14 for some sort of streaming.
Yeah.
It's out of control.
You want to know why nobody has any money? Streaming services are a great insight into this. So, since 2021. The price of most Canadian goods and services has risen about 17% cumulatively, right? So from there to now, everything's about 17% more expensive, which is a lot, right?
Yes, man.
Now, streaming platforms on average have risen 90%, 90 in cost. Can you name the ones that have risen the most?
Crave.
Crave is at 120% for second, good enough for second place in Canada.
Yeah.
120%. Now, I think that had to do with Bell Media signing a deal with HBO and having to pay more money. And then they were like, well, to make money, we're going to have to charge more.
They forgot to take away my access.
Oh, you still have it?
I everybody in my family's on it. I've given that. My ex-girlfriends are on it. We're all craving around.
That's amazing. Good for you. So you don't have to pay for Crave. Good for you. Name one.
Paramount? No, actually, Paramount's pretty good.
Actually, Paramount has been static, been pretty steady.
Friggin' Netflix.
So interestingly, Netflix is only 35.7%, which is a lot. That's a lot of percent.
Apple.
Yes.
Apple TV.
Can you guess how much Apple TV Plus has gone up in the last 4 years?
600%. It's always like 1 week free and then $69.99 a day. It's like, what?
150%.
I believe it.
That is crazy.
What's the fee right now? Hang on.
So Apple TV Plus 150%, Crave 120%, Disney Plus 111%. And I know people are really annoyed with Disney Plus because it just sort of happened. It was like it went from like $79 a year. It's like, oh, bang, here's 150 now. Netflix and HeyU have stayed lower, although they're still going up. Netflix is 35.7% and HeyU is up 33%. But HeyU's always been the smallest in terms of money. So I think the 33% is like $1 or $2. It's not crazy. Actually.
Okay, it's $14.99 a month right now. Like I remember what it was like $11.99 a month like 3 minutes ago.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, because I love all Apple products,
Yeah, sure.
but like I'm not paying $14.99 to watch Severance, you know? Like that's like they have some good stuff. Like when they have a show, they have a show. But they don't have the variety that the other streaming services do, right?
You know what I do?
What?
When a show on Apple drops that I want to watch, I wait till all the episodes are out and then I pay for only 1 month and I binge it.
Oh.
And then I cancel.
And then you
Stephanie.
cancel.
Yeah, I've done that a few times, but it used to be $8.99 because that's what I think that's what I did last year.
It's also, and people overlook this often, but like when you get a new phone, when you get a new computer, when you get a new anything, they give you a year with most devices.
Yes. Yep.
And people overlook that sometimes and they just keep paying their own and then you can't go back on it, right? So
Yeah, it's crazy. And so let me give you another one. Giftflation. Now this is for last year to this year. Things have climbed so much. Obviously tariffs and everything else has had something to do with that. But these are the things that you can buy that are basically the same as last year. Okay. And then these are the things I'm going to give you the stuff that's more expensive. Are you ready?
yeah.
Okay. So the things that remain relatively low, average toys. Your average toy is about the same.
Okay.
Your average television is about the same, although I don't know if you're giving anybody a television for Christmas.
TVs are quite cheap now.
They
aren't
They are.
cheap?
It's so interesting because when we were growing up, TVs were like the most expensive
My parents
thing.
paid like $2,500 for a TV one time, and they were like,
Yes.
"Oh, gee, go easy on it, guys."
Was that big cabinet TV?
It was
the
the
big screen
when
TVs?
when Panasonic first put out the big silver one,
And you turn it on and be like, wow.
Yeah. You could like feel it, like everything else. The lights would dim slightly because it took so much power. Yeah.
Yes, and they were huge and heavy.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, computers are about the same. And smart digital assistant products. So you're like your Amazon Alexa type of thing. It's all kind of the
I
same.
gotta get one of those.
Good year, they say, to skip purchases on things like jewelry, furniture, and bedding. Now, a lot of that, again, tariffs, right?
Yeah.
Jewelry is not, a lot of that stuff is sourced elsewhere. The wood, the fabric, everything that goes in to, making a couch or whatever, you might not even be in a tariffed country. Like you might be a Canadian and we don't have the same tariffs that the Americans do now. But the problem is that a lot of that stuff goes through the States to be manufactured. Or goes through China and then goes through the States and then comes to us. So it can be more expensive for that reason. So it's something to keep in mind. I don't think you're giving away many couches for Christmas, but if you were looking to get like, earrings or whatever, it can be a problem.
I'm going to Florida. I'm going to Florida for Christmas. Like I go to Northern Florida. My family lives there. They're all Canadian and liberal. Sorry, guys. But I always wonder because whenever I go down, like I have my cousins and my second cousins, and I like to get them all something. And usually because of the dollar, like I'll get them something there. But it usually works out. But because of the tariffs, it makes it so complicated now. Because like I don't want to support the States, but I'm also like because of the dollar, and I also don't want to pay the luggage fees.
Oh yeah,
and I don't think there's any way out.
Well, they're saying the thing to do, like, so my company is a sports podcast company that I run with the guys.
Steve Dangle Podcast Network.
That's right. And I think we tried to send a jersey to somebody who'd won it in the States. And the tariffs alone to send the jersey, which is already made, for one jerseys cost $300-400, right? Like the really good ones. It costs us $100.
Oh my God.
And so what we've decided to do now, and this is what you should do if you've got, family in the States or whatever, is you buy it from American Amazon and send it to their address. or you send them the gift card via the internet because they're not going to tariff a gift card, and then they can buy what you want them to get. So that way you can get around them.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do then.
Yeah, that's what I would do because it's such a pain in the butt. Otherwise, like you buying a gift here and sending it down is just not worth it anymore.
You need anything down there? Because I'm looking to
Do you
mule.
need anything? I should ask. I should ask Natalie. Usually, what's crazy cheap
I'm going
down
through
there?
Atlanta.
It's kids' clothes. It's crazy. You go to Target, it's like crazy.
Target down there. Oh my
So good.
God, Tallahassee Target.
Is the Tallahassee Target strong?
It is strong. And I mean, does it look weird for me, a woman with no children, come back with a bunch of children's clothes? Maybe, but like the deals,
They
like
don't
I
know
get
that
it.
you don't have kids.
I bought just because it was so cheap. I bought my cousins and I all matching plaids last year. It was like $3 shirts. I was like, what? Like it's
They
crazy.
probably lasted too.
They lasted. I have one. I cut it off in the summer. It was a summer plaid.
I love that.
It's the gayest thing I've ever said. Yeah, no, but it's like the clothing down there. But then when you return, it's like $79 in Canadian.